Okay, so I just finished watching the Ghost Monument, and I'm gonna admit this was it was a pretty bland episode. Not that much really happened in this episode, apart from the reintroduction of the TARDIS, which I do have to say that that part was really well done. I do like the new look of the TARDIS. It almost has like a fantasy look now, which is strange. It has like the this giant crystal in the middle of the TARDIS, and like this pattern that looks kind of similar to what David Tennant's TARDIS looked like before Matt Smith had a real spruced up, TARDIS with it kind of was like a sort of like it was like a mini hotel, really. Actually, that TARDIS, that was actually my favorite TARDIS, actually. But yeah, I can tell that this season of Doctor Who is going to follow a very different tone emotionally to what all the previous seasons have done. I mean, it's not really going on like the comedy for me now. I mean, like, Doctor Who has always had its funny moments and its wisecrack moments, and episode 2 into this, it's a lot more serious than it used to be. Uh, the Doctor also, I mean, she's a Doctor, but she's definitely like a version of like the Doctor that we have never seen before. And the characters, apart from the Doctor in this episode, were pretty unmemorable, except for the part where don't know his name, but brought up the part with him climbing up the tree and falling into his mum's arms, and his mum stepped out of the way. I mean, that was actually messed up. That was definitely the highlight of the episode to me. But yeah, overall, not very remarkable episode, but the two highlights were definitely that moment and the reintroduction of the TARDIS, and the also, and kind of like the magic of that. Everyone who is introduced to the TARDIS always has that mind blown moment, which is one of the staples of Doctor Who that they've never really. I mean, it's always cool. But anyway, I'm going to keep on watching, and I'd say I'll give this episode probably a 5.5 out of 10. Definitely not one of the best episodes I've seen, but it was alright. Anyway, but I'm going to keep on watching.